Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another show of Toffee Bluecast. We are live on YouTube, live on Twitter, and also live on Facebook. So if you're listening, you can comment from Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube, and we'll get your comments throughout the show. If you do want to come over, the YouTube link should be there on Twitter. Pop over. There should be a lot of regular Evertonians on the YouTube comments, so you can have a chat with them throughout the show. It's good to get to know new Evertonians. We love it. So there'll be plenty in the YouTube show, in the comments. And we want you to massively get involved. To anybody that's new, what we do is we talk about both teams, talk about the form. We do a lineup prediction of ours. We put your lineup predictions on the screen, and we finish with score predictions. Normally we do get an opposition fan on, but John, who we normally have on, he's got an away game vlog, and he can't do this one. So we've skipped him this time, but next time we will get a Newcastle fan on just to give that more rivalry before the show. Let's get stuck into it. Paul, how you doing? You okay?
Oh, bad. Long week. Oh, long week. Any other teachers been practicing their nativities or carol concerts this week? Oh, my God. Yeah, one of those. So, been buzzing really just because of Monday. So that's been a natural high across the week. Looking forward to tomorrow. You know, it'd be another one. Someone mentioned about getting 3 in a row. Why not? So looking forward to the game tomorrow. And it's Friday.
It seems like it's yesterday since we had a game. Literally, I looked and I was like, we've got a game again already. We're still celebrating that last game of winning with 10 men. So this game's come really fast, especially it being a Monday game as well. Obviously, that's why it's come quicker, people. But like you said as well, it is Christmas vibes now, isn't it? It's Christmas trees up at the new stadium.
Look at that.
Looks beautiful, that does, doesn't it?
Love that, yeah.
Yeah, it does look beautiful. I like that. Our stadium is gorgeous, though, isn't it, to be fair? It is. I love the brickwork and stuff like that. It just looks incredible. And there's been some cracking pictures, actually. Some people that we have on the show, they've took some pictures, and just it looks sometimes when they take pictures of the new stadium, it looks like the stadium's floating on water, doesn't it? Like the angles that they take it looks like the Hill Dickinson Stadium is literally just surrounded by water all the way around, because half of it is, and the angle that they get the picture on the new stadium, it looks like it's just floating on water, which looks insane. So the Christmas tree's up.
Some great drone work this week.
Is it? You should know, Paul, because you're the main man, the teacher. Is it 27 days until Christmas?
Oh God. Yeah, it probably is. Actually.
I might go carol singing this Christmas. Do you go carol singing?
No, doing all that in school.
You're the Grinch. Are you the Grinch?
Very much. I'm not. You know what? I'm not. I mean, I'm the Grinch a little bit in the lead up. One of the kids asked me about, are we going to have Elf on the Shelf? I refuse to have that thing in my class. Have it at home. Don't have it in my class. So I'm a bit Grinchish in the lead up. But then when we get there and all the performances and everything, then yes, I'm very happy, joy, and Christmas jumper day and everything else. I'll wait for a bit. A few more renditions of O Little Town in Bethlehem and Ding Dong Merrily on High before I get too jolly.
Yeah, I have heard that one of the parents at your Christmas play, you lined the kids up in a 4-2-3-1 for the Christmas play.
I prefer a 3-20 and then 2 up front. That's what I like.
Yeah. 4-2-3-1 with Jesus up front, because you thought he was going to pull a miracle off. Yeah,
no, get him wide.
Get him wide. Formations on the Christmas plays.
No, we'll get him wide. He's good at crossing. So,
do massively get involved in the comments. We will check your comments on the screen. Get them coming on, Paul. They're all in the house. I can see them all. There's a couple of things we're going to cover at the start of the show, and I feel like we should put them up at the start because it's just best to cover it at the start, because I know a lot click on. Most stay on, but some don't. So let's put the interesting stuff at the start. What about this?
Yeah.
A new bit of info for you. I thought this was a good touch from us, so I've got to give it a mention. Yeah, there it is, isn't it? So Everton will unveil a Gary Speed memorial bench at the Hill Dickinson Stadium on Saturday. And obviously, we're playing Newcastle as well. This is why it's probably advertised more as well, because he's played for Newcastle. And we loved him, didn't we? We did. Oh, we loved him. We love him. Do you know what I mean? But he's a legend for us as well. He did make a big impact, didn't he, for a short time, Speed, for us, Paul?
Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, I remember after he went to Newcastle, a few people gave him a bit of hard time and stuff. Thought he went for the money and all that caper. But he did do well for us. If you look back at some of the games that we had, particularly 1 or 2 massive wins, we absolutely battered Sunderland 7-1. I think one game. I think he got a brace in that. Just brilliant. Just very much like Cahill during the time that he was with us. And I was a bit like Peter, gutted when he left. But appreciated what he did for us, respected him, thought what he was doing at Wales was really good, and obviously it was just sad. The fact that it's a bench is key, and I hope people, do use it, checking on your mates and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing as you, Paul. Mental health matters. That's one thing we always say on the channel as well, and that's probably one of the proudest things I am about Toffee Bluecast is I feel that a lot of you, and you'll know, you listeners, that me and Paul do care about you. We do care about you. We do listen to you, and even if you put something off subject, like you're going through a bit of a bad time, we'll cheer you up and boost you up of what we can, because Everton makes us a family, and I think that's a big thing about football. Football can be powerful in this way. Football can connect us. And I think if it can connect us, it can make us look out for each other and be there for each other. And we still see suicide so much. Life can be so hard. And we've all had ups and downs. Trust me, we've all felt those lows. And we know what it can be like to be in those lows. So you never know what anyone's going through. So if someone is going through one of those lows and you can see it, try and pick them back up. Trust me, because they'll be grateful for it. And you'll probably need it yourself. Trust me, you'll be there one time. So yeah, mental health matters. And then we'll always push that out on Toffee Bluecast. I know Everton are good for it as well, because we've got a lot of we had that guy on the channel for mental health, and we've got a lot of hubs, haven't we, Paul? For near Goodison Park, I think it is, isn't it, for the mental health?
Yeah, there's a few, and I mean, over the past few years, it's sort of highlighted that it's predominantly sort of blokes, sort of between the ages of 30 and 50 or whatever. But women as well, in terms of suicide and things like that. There's a girl that I went to school with recently, I think, has succumbed to that as well. So yeah, looking on everybody. So the bench is a really good idea. Yeah.
Paul says, I can't believe it's 30. Yeah, it does fly by, doesn't it? It really does fly by. It feels like it, honestly. If I was to put a time, I'd say about 5 years. That's what it literally feels like to me. It just feels like everything just flies. Lulu, my partner, Chloe, said to me, "Have Lulu been on the show?" I said, "Yeah, she's been."
That's so good.
Make sure she's okay.
Not seen her for ages.
Yeah, well, I said to Chloe, I did message her. I DM'd her, and she's been grinding, Paul. You know what I mean? Working 9 till 5 as the song goes, and she's been working hard, she says. But good she couldn't get on every show. But yeah, Lulu in the house. Emma's in the house. There you go. She's on it as well. Christmas coming up, isn't it? You can tell. Get the bevy money and the present money. I went to Smith's Toy Shop today. Smith's Toy Shop. I just said to Paul, I couldn't even see out my car windows. Lucky buggers. But yeah, that's the message that we will give it. It's just a cracking touch. I love to see it. Any time our football club does something to make me proud, I love it. And we do it a lot. We do it a lot. So yeah, we'll remember you forever. We'll have that bench there as well. That'll be special. And I'm pretty sure his family members as well will respect us for that as well, because that's magic. Right. We put it to bed. They had a fight. We've all seen it. Yeah, we've all seen it. They had a fight. It's quite a goodbye, Everton's media, wasn't it, Paul? You messaged me, didn't you? The straight on it. They got Beto as well, the referee. I thought Beto was going to knock both of them out, to be fair, because I think he would. I think Beto would take both of them on the ball. But yeah, Beto, the referee. I would have preferred it on the video that they actually did have a little bit more of a fight and threw a few more punches. Go old school, do you know what I mean? Sort it out. It was a bit too friendly for me. I wanted them to get it out of the system. But I'd rather go. But Keane did throw a punch first, and then Garner Gay just laughed, but he had to throw one back, didn't he? He had to throw the last punch, didn't he, Garner Gay? So he did throw one back, but they were all just joking. We love you punches. So it's all been put to bed quick as well. David Moyes says it was put to bed before the game even ended.
Yeah, I bet it was. To be fair. Quick apology, good PR. Well done, admin. Over and done.
Admin's been... I've seen on... Because we got the Toffee Bluecast TikTok, which is doing pretty well. It's got like nearly 3,000 followers. And I seen on the admin... People was loving Everton for ripping Man United because so many on the admin Man United fans, you would have seen it all over, said that Everton was going to get battered before we played them and that Everton are crap. You would have seen it all. And Everton being Everton, we've got the receipts, Everton said. We've got the receipts. And Everton on Twitter, which was pretty good, ripped them all back, yeah. Completely ripped them to pieces, all these Man United fans. So it's been good on Twitter. It's been really good.
And Goldbridge, you know.
Yeah, Goldbridge got done big time. Goldbridge got done that much that he was like, I could do you for copyright for using my video ripping me, but I'm not going to. But he's like, you're not letting me play at your stadium, but you're using my video. Goldbridge, we really got him. You don't rattle him that much, but Everton football don't rattle Goldbridge. So it's been really good. And you know what? Just when you think they can't lose again, the Copites lost again, didn't they? They lost again. They lost again. And they got battered. I'll put it on Twitter, the score. They got absolutely battered. Perisic, old school footballer, scored against them, didn't he? They've lost. I think he got the first one, yeah. They've lost their heads, Paul. They are gone. They are below us in the league and they are rattled. So we've had us ripping Man United fans all over social media. And we've had them losing again all over social media. So it's been paradise, hasn't it? It has been paradise.
There's been a lot of support for their manager, though. There's been plenty of Everton and Man United fans calling for calm and
yeah, I agree.
And support of their boss.
Definitely need to keep the manager. I think he's doing a fantastic job. I think he's doing a fantastic... For saying he only spent 450 million... I think he's doing well. You know what I mean? He's doing really well.
Well,
you get rid of that manager, you've got no chance. Honestly, he's doing really well. So yeah, that's the Michael Keane thing put to bed. Really good. Spoke a little bit about the other team, but we don't speak about them that much. We're just highlighting that they lost, which was pretty funny. It always just makes you feel better. In the press conference today, obviously they went through the players that are missing. Garner Gay. We know he's missing. What I did find interesting, Paul, in the press conference is that David Moyes did point out, I'm not sure if it was Julia that asked him, we did appeal. We actually did appeal.
Yeah, she did ask him that. I saw that before,
yeah.
I wonder whether... Well. I think that might have been in hope more than anything, to be honest. I mean, it's unlikely that we would get an overturn anyway. From PG Malt, but yeah, probably in hope more than anything. But it won't matter too much now. It was Garner's pretty much. We're not going to see him till February. So it does sort of bring up one or two questions in team selection and stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Keep comments flooding in, people. We'll try and put them on the screen. Paul says, I thought a free game ban was seriously foul play. He barely touched him. Yeah, I agree. I think that's why we put the video out as well. Everton was being clever. We put a video out just to show them made up, to probably hope that it helps us try and not get the ban for Garner Gay. So I think we tried to say it was nothing and put the video out, but it didn't work. Good try by Everton. It was a good try. In the press conference, they mentioned obviously Gay can't play. Coleman is going to be out for a bit. Unfortunately, we did mention it after the show. We did think it would be.
He didn't say it was. He didn't.
Not serious.
Made out that it's not too serious or anything, so it might not be too bad. Hopefully,
for me, and we did touch on this last show, match reaction. I just want him to be fit for the World Cup for Ireland. Obviously, if he can play for us, fantastic. But I don't want him to miss that World Cup for Ireland. So
yeah.
I want him to make sure he's good for that because I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
In the press conference, I don't know who it was. I'm not sure whose name it was. And you know I say wrong stuff all the time. Paul calls me out for it. And actually, Paul says the wrong stuff sometimes as well. But whoever was in the press conference that spoke about Jordan Henderson in goals, what was he?
You made
what
that.
was he playing at? Me. I made it, yeah.
That's ace. That's so good.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
well,
in the press conference, there was like, what do you think of Jordan Henderson's rivalry with Newcastle? And I'm thinking, you're on about Jordan Pickford here. What are you talking about Jordan Henderson's rivalry with us and Newcastle? And he carried it on. He carried it on. He was like, he said it again, Jordan Henderson. And you could see David Moyes thought, what are you on about? And he meant to say Jordan, but you do not say a frigging ex-Liverpool player. Jordan, I hate Jordan Henderson as well. That's the worst part about it as well. So, yeah. Do you think it's good that we're playing him in goal, Paul, or not?
I wouldn't mind seeing Pickford in midfield. I think he could be half decent up front, just like Neville Southall was in training. You know.
That was
so funny. Yeah. It was funny, and Moyes wasn't going to let him get away with it either. He was not going to let him get away with it.
I always call Moyes, if I think Moyes is being a moody shit, and I know Emma, you're always, and Shell actually, you're always in the YouTube pressers. Sometimes we're there together watching the pressers, waiting straight away for him to come out. And sometimes Moyes is a moody little bugger in on, and I call him out when he is.
Yeah.
Because I say, you don't need to be moody. But he was actually really happy this press conference. It's happy I've seen him for a while. You know, he was happy. And it's nice when he's happy because when the people ask the questions, it's all nice and they can ask better questions because they feel more comfortable with him because they feel he'll give better answers. And today, he was good Moyes today. You can tell he's had a good result. He was happy. Did you feel like that as well? What did you think?
Yeah, Moyes was happy. It's been a nice week, hasn't it? You know, he's sort of with like everyone else. They've all seemed to have been quite happy. Barry's been having a bit of banter on the old gaming scene with.
I'll put that up. I did put that on
and whoever else it was, a couple of the lads. So he seems to be quite happy. You just want him to go. Hey, you want him to get a shot on target first? Jesus. Not had that yet. Never mind the bloody goal.
I think do you know what frustrates me? He would have had a good game if we didn't go down to 10 men. He looked really good that game. And I know people will say, "Oh, how did he look good? He didn't score," but I think he would have been on it that game. So you can tell, like you just said, and that's the reason I put the video up on X of him game. He's gaming at 3 a.m. in the morning. Barry is. Barry's literally streaming against someone at 3 a.m. on his big screen going, I told you, bro, I own you. I'm the dad. I'm your dad. Who's the daddy? Mate, look at this.
You're there. You're there.
Yeah.
I'm there. You're there.
Yeah, you're there. I'm there. I'm your parent or something like that. Smashing it up. Yeah, no, Barry. I love it, to be fair, because I pointed it out. When he first come to us, I said to you, he was in his shell. He wasn't himself. I could see it. He was nervous. He was nervous of our fans. We've got powerful fans. And I could see, I said to you, didn't I, Paul? I says, he doesn't seem like he's up for it. He seems scared. He doesn't seem like he's putting the graft in. And now I'll put it down to nerves. I can see him coming out of his shell. And I've seen it in that video. And that's what I want, personality. And I think now he's coming. His dad said it. I've seen an article where they said they interviewed his dad. And they said, he's a confidence player. Once he comes out of his shell and gets his confidence, he can be very good. And I think that's what's going to happen when he scores, you know. I'm not going to get
I hope
once the taps open.
Yeah, I hope the sort of ovation that he got when he came off.
It was good English, wasn't it? It was good English.
The Fulham game got ovation when he came off, and I think that might have hit home a little bit. So I thought he played really well against United. I thought he kept the ball well. I thought his pass, like even just sort of quick passes, 5-10 yards, were key. So maybe he's building a little bit.
I was looking at the comments then. It was good English, wasn't
it? Yeah, he's getting there, isn't he?
Paul says it was good English. And I like that a lot of Evertonians are behind him. That's one thing I've got to respect us all for, as well, because we can be impatient on strikers, but we've all got behind Barry, and he can't say we haven't given him the best chance that he could ask for. And I'm excited to see him. I'm excited for this game, people. I really am excited for this game. Barry's excited. Everyone's excited. There's a good feeling. There's a good feeling like we're together. There is that feeling, isn't there, Paul, all around everywhere, that Moyes is happy, the manager's happy, the players are happy. It's good. But you've got to keep that feeling. That is the thing. You've got to keep that feeling. What's Newcastle's form like? Have you got it there, Paul, or should we go straight into the line?
No, I'm just literally just sort of getting it together, actually. 5:30 kickoff tomorrow.
Newcastle, let us know. Do you think Paul's going to get a bit of the form? What do you think, Newcastle? Are you thinking it's an easy game or a hard game? Put it in the comments now. I think it's an hard game. I know a lot of us Evertonians ain't a fan of Newcastle when they try and get this fake rivalry with us, but I'm not scared to say they've got some good players. I think they've got a good team. I watched them. I know they lost in the Champions League against Marseille, but I did watch them against Man City and I thought they was really good. So I won't be fooled by them losing the last game because I thought they was fantastic against Man City. I do think it's a hard game. I do think we've got to be up for it. Emma says as well, she thinks it's a hard game. I would say it's harder than Man United. I think it's a lot harder than Man United. Emma's, I love it. She's just like, I'm not going to say that word just in case we get done. You know what it's like? I would normally say it. She's just like, let's have it. Peter says it's a tough one. It is a tough one, isn't it, Paul, to be fair?
Well, you don't know what Newcastle is going to turn up. Their away form's not been as strong, same as everyone. But if you sort of look recently, it's been loss win, sort of going backwards. And when they had let's just get rid of that. When they had the 3 wins in a row there, all those games were at home. If you can't see it, they lost against Brighton. So their last 1, 2, 3, 4 away games, they've lost each one. They've scored in each of them, but they've lost their last 4 away games. So it bodes well in terms of that, but you just don't know what Newcastle side's going to come up. One of my biggest worries, and it's not so much Newcastle, it's our old friend, our supporter on the pitch. I'm just going back to see who mentioned him.
The cop-out.
Well, the guy who doesn't like us. He doesn't like us. And I'm talking about Mr. Pawson.
Oh, I thought he was
really not. No, that's all. Yeah, him and all. But Pawson's ref tomorrow. And he's not keen. So watch out for those penalty shouts. I'm sure Gordon might. Is Gordon playing at the moment? I'm not sure he is, to be fair.
He played. But, he played last game, but he didn't play against Man City.
Right. Okay. So watch out for 1 or 2 dodgy calls from Craig because he's not our biggest fan. And like Carl said, officiated 3 games ago and we lost. He's just frustrated. I'm not even sure who's on VAR. I'll have a check in a bit. But
I could be wrong.
That worries me more than actual Newcastle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is linked to what you're saying. I could be wrong, but I'm calling this now loads of cards in this game. This is like Newcastle are a very cardy team. Joe Linton, he's dirty. Gamirez, he's dirty. Trippier can be dirty. A couple of the centre backs get carded. I think this is we can give it as well. You know what I mean? Tarkowski can get a card. Obviously, Garnagay's not there to get another card, but we have got some players that like putting in the tackles as well. So this is going to be a game that massively can be influenced by the referee. So that scares me, Paul, on what you're saying a little bit. The fact
not
that
normally.
it'll be
they're not
used the referee
normally.
quite a bit.
Yeah, they're not boring games usually. There's either controversy in there or one team goes above and beyond. Do you know what I mean? We win 3-0, they win 4-1. You know, it's 1-1, but then there's a weird sending off or Christ, after Monday, anything could happen.
Emma's clever. Is this your stat man, Paul? I can't really back this up because you know what I'm like with my stats. You're the stat man. Is he on 4 yellows, James Garner?
Might well be.
Yeah, if he's on. So if he gets one more,
he misses. Many. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's 19 games. Is it? No, it's not. It can't be 19 games. Is it 19 games? Probably is.
If Emma is right, that's the last thing. Someone back that up in the comments as well. She probably is because she gets a lot right. If we're missing another centre midfielder, we're already low on centre midfielders. David Moyes did point out in the presser, and the question was asked, said, do you feel low in the centre of midfield? And Moyes says, yeah, obviously we are. They spoke about Armstrong coming back. Moyes says he'll look at it as an option, but he'd rather leave him out on loan. But if we need to, we will. And Moyes did mention, which I found interesting, this press, like I said, this presser was a good presser. He did mention that McNeil could come into that centre mid position as well. I found that interesting, if needs be. So I think it's Ibrahim, Charlie Alcaraz, and McNeil, Moyes says, that could cover that centre mid position that Garnagay's not going to be there.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to think of midfielders who were on the bench when it came to Dwight. Bless him. It was interesting that he didn't mention. Well, I suppose he's trying to think of non-attacking, sort of wide men and stuff like that. So maybe he puts Dwight in that bracket now.
Dwight is one thing I will say about McNeil is he is quite composed on the ball, and he's not fast on the wings, but I feel like he is composed on the ball. So he has played centre mid for us once, but it was a one-off thing where he had to. I don't think Moyes will be doing that, to be fair, but I think he's just trying to say as many options as he's got. What's our form like? Our away form was like theirs, Paul. We wasn't doing well away either, was we? And we've managed to get one in the bag now.
Yeah, that's where we are. That takes it to the just down there. You can see the Villa 0-0. It's very multicolored, as you can you can see.
A draw, win, and a win ain't bad, is it? But like you say before that, it was a little bit red.
Well, two wins on the bounce is key, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It gets you up that table, and we didn't expect it, Man U away, to actually get something. So, so that sort of makes up maybe for the heavy defeat against Spurs or the 1-1 away against Sunderland. Do you know what I mean? So, if we were to get 3 in a row, Christ, one of us might make some stupid comment about not cutting our hair till we get 5. That's where we're almost at.
Yeah, just had my haircut today, so I'll start from today. All I'm thinking now is just I forget about the form. Where do you know when people go into stats from ages ago, Paul? I only care about your last 2 games, me. Last 2 games, we've had 2 wins. I'm not just saying that because we've had 2 wins last 2 games. I generally think that's your form. You don't want to go too far into the past, I don't think. It's what you've got, what you've built. And I think let's just keep winning now. Let's just keep winning. This next game, I feel Newcastle will be around Champions League again, Europa League. They'll be somewhere there, Europa League, I think, because they've got that type of team. I think they'll go for it. And I think we should go for Europa League as well. People might laugh at me. But if we can now, in this position we're in, beat Newcastle, I think it makes a real statement, Paul, that we can do well this season. Would you say the same? Because it's a big win if we can beat Newcastle now. They've got some good players. If we can beat Man United with 10 men and then go and beat Newcastle, we're beating a couple of big teams then, ain't we? To make a statement for the season.
Yeah, I kind of our thing as far back as not as far back as I can remember, but certainly 90s onwards. Our thing has always been, we've got a really good opportunity to get 9 points here, get us, get us that high up the league and stuff like that. But it's always missed opportunity. So, we'll lose away against one of the bottom sides. We'll draw at home against one of the bottom sides. But then when we seem to sort of have Fulham at home, United away, maybe Newcastle at home, really tough game within a couple of games, then it can maybe all gel together. That's what we're looking for, I think.
Brio says Tim and Charlie. He's saying Timaru Boonham, and then he wants Charlie on at 60th minutes. It makes sense to him. There is definitely options. Let's have a look at their team then. That was Man United's team. We battered them. Don't need to look at them. Right. That's our team. So I think I've got our team and our team. I haven't even got their team. That's good, isn't
it? Yeah, all right.
The worst thing is as well, I actually had their team as well. But
hang on. I'll get one.
I actually uploaded their team, but I did Everton's twice. I could even remember it because I did it. Is there two there? Yeah, I did it twice. Sometimes this is what happens when you do your homework late, people. This is why you should always do it on time. But if I remember rightly, because I typed it up, Paul's going to put one up now. The team that they played against Man City was Hull left back, Shaw centre back, that new centre back, whatever his name is, beginning with T, centre back, Trippier. They've changed the team twice in the last two games, basically, which means we don't know who we're going to play anyway, Paul. I mean, you're going to put this team on now, but what I will say is the team that they played against Man City was different against the team that they played in the Champions League. I definitely wouldn't think that they played Gordon up front like they did last game when they lost 2-1. I would say they play Voltemada up front, which, by the way, he's a fantastic. That's the one that I did type up, by the way. That's the one that I did type up. Paul's got it. Voltemada, let's not beat around the bush, he's a fantastic striker. He's good, He is good. I've watched Newcastle a couple of times. Really good in the air. He's decent. He's good with his feet as well. He's 6'6". A lot of Everton fans wanted him. You probably say you didn't want him now because we didn't get him. But a lot of Everton fans wanted him. Newcastle paid 90-something million for him, so it probably wasn't possible for us. But yeah, he's a good striker. Very, very good striker. You don't want to give him loads of chances. And what scares me a little bit about him, Paul, is that he's that good in the air that he could probably beat Michael Keane and Tarkowski sometimes if they don't really get stuck into him, because he's got that little bit of height on him, which is crazy to think, because Tarkowski and Keane are good at heading the ball. But he's 6'6". We've got to really tightly mark that man and probably stop the crosses coming in. I'd be scared if crosses are coming in. Let's just say that. I think our tactic has got to be to cut the crosses out, Paul. Would you say the same? You don't want them coming in. You don't want to give him that chance.
No, you don't. But we've got our own giraffe as well, haven't we? So,
yeah,
we are nowadays, we are quite a tall side as well. I mean, obviously, you've got Joe Linton, Voltemada, Shah's tall. Be interested to see if Byrne plays or not. But so it's two sets of tall fellas. It's all about the delivery, innit? And how we set up. So if we do what we normally do and defend set pieces and crosses well, especially like we did against United on Monday, then we should be okay. It's just avoiding an off day like we did against Spurs. That's the main thing. But they've got some decent players. You know, Barnes had a belter against City. Clever, really clever sort of back heel goal for his second, I think. Murphy, when he's on the ball. Your main dangers, probably your lads in the middle. Bruno, Tonali, you know, stuff like that, really. Creating chances on the edge of the box. I do think we are more than good enough to stem any sort of flow of attacking runs. I don't see us sort of being high up the pitch a lot of the time. We very rarely are, and we seem to be a lot better on the ball now. So, in terms of stopping their attack, I actually feel quite good about it. Maybe it's just Monday's made me a bit more confident than usual. Possibly. But yeah, their midfield is good, Shell says. And Peter says Dan Burns back. So, you know, Carl picks out Murphy as being dangerous as well. On their day, they've got good players, but the problem I think Newcastle have is that they're just generally inconsistent at the moment. So, like Barnes will have a really good week, score 2 against City, but then you won't see him for 4 weeks. But then you've got one other player who has a decent run. So, you know, you've no idea. They're as inconsistent as we are, really. We're just maybe on a little bit more of a wave in the last few games.
55 years ago today, I went to my first Everton match.
0-0. Never mind, Peter. Yeah. Hey, we didn't lose, though. Clean sheet as well. That's good.
Prior says Joelinton guaranteed yellow. Yeah, as you were saying then, they've got options. That you could have Hull at left back. You could have Dan Burn left back. I think they might go Burn for height, to be fair, for set pieces.
Good fullback.
Right back, Trippier's available as well. Yeah, Trippier's available, and obviously he's cracking as well. So
both of those lads are quick at fullback. They can get up the pitch and create chances. What was really good on Monday was Endai and Jack were getting back and doing their defensive bit. So there will be times tomorrow that they'll need to do that. But I think everyone's in a good frame of mind and working hard for each other, which is key if you're going to win football matches.
Do you know what's mad like? Sometimes you get a player where you think, oh, he's crap, but you actually watch him and he actually plays well. And Murphy's like that for me. I always think, you know what, Murphy's pretty crap. You just look at him and you think he's nothing special. But when I've actually watched Newcastle, he's actually been really good for them. Like Wood for Nottingham Forest last season, I think he's in the form of his life at the minute, Murphy. And he is banging goals in. And I look at him and I think, you know what, that's a weak winger that they've got there, but he's not. He plays fantastic when I've watched Newcastle the last couple of games. So he is in form, Murphy is, for them. So I'm not sure whether they'll sneak. I don't know if Gordon's available, whether they'll sneak Gordon in that position. But Murphy is playing well as well. He's another one you've got to watch out for. We've got to be on it. Barnes, as you said, 2 cracking goals, started scoring, confidence up. He's going to go for it. He's going to come up against probably Jake O'Brien, maybe, depending on what our lineups are in a minute that we're going to do. But that's going to be an interesting battle. We can have them, though. We can have them. As they said in the press conference, though, Paul, that I think the centre midfielders are really good for these. Bruno's good, isn't he? We all know he's good. He's a proper footballer, he is. I like him. I'd have him at Everton all day. Bruno, he's fantastic. Tonali's a workhorse. He's a proper Italian stallion, he is. Yeah. But let's not beat around the bush. I've got a video on my TikTok of Njai ripping Tonali to shreds, ripping all of these players to shreds. And I think the video that I've got of Njai, he takes on 5 Newcastle players in a row and they could not handle Iliman Njai. They could not handle him last game we played them. He destroyed them. And Beto has also got a bit of history with these as well. I know Barry's going to be starting and we all want Barry to play. But Beto's destroyed Newcastle as well, so there's a lot of hope in there.
Yeah,
That Orlay,
yeah.
28 passes, wasn't it?
No, that was probably
Newcastle.
our last. That was one of our last and best Olay goals. To be fair, we build up, and in fact, I watched it. I watched it the other day, and then when they celebrate, McNeil's there straight away celebrating with Beto. He goes, "What a goal!" It was just they all realised what they had done. It was class. It was really good.
It was insane. As Paul said, now we're on that patch now where we want lineups. I don't even do lineups now, do I, Paul? I just pass it to you. Literally on the WhatsApp, Paul. What's your lineup?
You do actually, yeah.
I like put,
yeah.
Yeah. I do
I
like
don't know
pressure
why.
on you.
I really
So this
don't
is
know
Paul's.
why.
That's not your lineup. This is Paul's lineup. That's your lineup, isn't it? So get your lineups in the comments now.
It's my lineup, yeah.
Yeah, it is your lineup. Get your lineups in the comments. We want to hear what your lineup is as well. I do feel there could be a few different lineups today because we have got a little bit of a predicament. The right back position, and obviously Garner Gay's out as well. So some people might have ideas. So we want to see your lineup. Get your lineups in the comments. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe, please do so. Support us. We come live for you, so at least get behind us. This is Paul's lineup.
Yeah, this one maybe. I mean, the back four is easy. I think because Garner Gay were missing, so that's one down in midfield. So you'd imagine James Garner would go in there again. Obviously played well Monday. Jake O'Brien did well when it came on for Seamus. Seamus is injured, so that's nailed. No other changes for the other three lads in defence. So it's really about who you would have next door to Jimmy Garner. And then you sort of see the lads that we would probably be playing against tomorrow in terms of Joe Linton, Tonali. And whereas I've previously had Dewsbury Hall, didn't I, dropping back alongside Garner or even Alcaraz. Moyes mentioned Alcaraz can sort of go in that kind of position as well. But I think just a bit of physicality next to James Garner, and Robbenham's got that. So I could see that being the lineup anyway. I don't think Moyes would stretch too far away from what we've had before. And he seems to like Robbenham. He sticks with him quite a lot. He comes on almost every game if he doesn't start. And then the forward four at the moment pick themselves just on 4, really. So it's not a difficult lineup to sort of pick, but I've kind of gone for more. I haven't gone for any surprises. Is basically what I've gone for.
We're all praying for that Tiano Barry first goal, ain't we? We all want that Tiano Barry first goal.
Yeah,
we need it. We need it. We need Tiano Barry to not one in early. And I feel it could be that player that gets a brace when he scores. Hopefully, what you'd normally do, Paul, is you do what you did last time and put Alcaraz in the 10 and put Dewsbury all in the Irabun position. But
that's the only change.
Retreat, haven't you? Yeah, you've got a little bit of retreat to make. Probably due to Newcastle, you probably gave them a bit of respect there, haven't you, by putting Irabun in more defensive.
Yeah. But again, you see how the game goes, don't you? You don't want to get overpowered, and they'll kick. We can kick hard and all, but if we're on top, for example, if we're on top and we're playing decent, and they're not getting the rub of the green, then they'll show their true colours and they'll give a few kicks to Skilliman and Grealish. No, absolutely no doubt, to be fair. So, yeah, I think a bit of physicality, but Robbenham's half decent on the ball as well. I'd like to see him bring it forward a bit more, to be honest. A little bit like Onana used to do when he was on it for us, when he wasn't just cheerleading.
Do you know, because we played with 10 men last game, do you think the Premier League will let us play with 12 men this game?
Maybe. He has said that, to be fair, and he's pointed that out, I think, as well.
Yeah, he has said, my bad, I picked 12, but I've got to call you out, Carl. I've got to call you out.
Who did he put in as extra? I'm just finding that lineup again.
Tarkowski, Keane, O'Brien.
Who did he put in as extra?
Timur Abunum, Garner, Dewsbury, and Jai. It's hard to figure out what he's done wrong there.
Iraboom. Is that a mixture of Iraboom and Schneidlin?
How many has he got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's not gone wrong. He's not picked 12.
3, 4,
He's just trying to do Tim's full name. That's all it is.
Yeah. And it's not an easy name to do. So you know what? I'll take it back, Cole. You know what? No, you haven't. It did catch me out as well then. I don't know who called him out.
He said it as well. Head scrambled. Yeah. It's only because you're excited enough for the game, to be fair. So
we love the entertainment, don't we? We love the that got me head. That did. I just automatically presumed it was 12, but it isn't. Well called out, Paul. Yeah, Carl, take it back. You know what you do, right? I personally, no, that's what I was just going to say when I said right. I'm not majorly happy with Iraboom there because I feel he's decent. He can do the job, but I don't feel he brings loads of maybe what I want. But he'll probably go and score now. I've said that. It's mad because if you ask me if I'd play Iraboom or Armstrong in that position, I know Armstrong's injured anyway, but I'd probably pick Armstrong. I want to try and find an emoji for him. But yeah. No, I'll probably say the same, Paul. The only argument people will probably have is if they play Beto instead of Barry, but I think a lot want to see Barry. And I think the big argument would be, do you go for Iraboom or Alcaraz? That's the big question, isn't it? Iraboom or Alcaraz?
In whichever position.
Moyes likes the lad, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got to be decent. Yeah. He's got to be decent. But we are getting Mainu in January, ain't we? So from Man United, I've already sorted it out, people on Twitter. Don't worry.
Is that who it was? I wonder.
Agent Dan. Yeah, Agent Dan's on it. Don't worry. So we've got Mainu. Some people said they wouldn't have Mainu from Man U. I was like, what? It'd be wicked for us and sent him in. Sorted it out. 20 million. Done deal. Man United, we've got him. They don't want to play him. We'll buy him. Mainu in January. Sorted. But no, I'm happy with that. I'm ready. I can't wait to see him again. I really can't wait. And do you know what? If all I think when I look at this, Paul, is I think to myself, we played decent with 10 men. I can't wait to get another man on that pitch to make it 11. And I know we can play decent with 10. So when we've got Iraboom coming as well to help things out, I'm excited. Do you know what I mean? We're ready. It's going to feel nice to have played 80 minutes with 10 men to get that 11th man back. We need to remember what it felt like. We need to play like we did with 10 men, but play like that with 11 men. That's what we need to do, people. But just not defend. Absolutely smash these up. I do believe we can smash these up. I'm telling you, Newcastle do fear us. We have played well against Newcastle quite a few times now. We beat them with 10 men when we had Iwobi. Remember when Iwobi scored that goal with 10 men? When we beat them with 10 men. That's another game we won with 10 men.
That deserves a DVD on its own. That
we are quite good at 1-0s with 10 men, ain't we? When you think about it, that was another one, same as the Man U.
DVD extras with after-match interview with that fella who tied himself to the posts.
Yeah, that was what a game that was. Yeah, we spoke to Begovic about that one on the show. But yeah, that was a good game. 1-0. Then you've got the Orlais one where we beat them with 28 Orlais. Newcastle's been good for us. I don't want to curse it, but it's been good games for us. 28 Orlais.
Well, last day of last season as well. 1-0 away.
Yeah.
So that worked out well. So
and they needed to win that as well. At that point when we played them, they thought they needed to win that to get Champions League.
They were bloody lucky there, weren't they? I know.
Yeah. They did get a bit lucky, but they played like they needed to beat us, and we still beat them. I think Newcastle's a good game for us.
Also, one other thing that I've noticed as well, I know we had Russ on obviously a couple of weeks back, a few weeks back, and we mentioned about Fulham having lots of players with short or one name players like Kevin. I've noticed actually we're starting to creep in a few long name players, even double barrel people now. So I'm wondering whether that's our thing to get more long name players in the side. Maybe Beto's just too short. So
Well,
we've just
Paul,
got to get more people.
When you've got the Hill Dickinson Stadium, mate, you do get a little bit posh, mate. So we've got the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and now we've got Kieran Dewsbury Hall. So we've got a couple of posh ones, and Super Jack Grealish, and Mr. Mikalenko. It's literally it's Paws's names now, isn't it? I felt like Pawsy reading Paws's lineup then. But yeah, we have got some posh names, so double barrel names. Bring them on. I'm game for another billionaire Dinoff. I am. I'd take a billionaire Dinoff or a Manuel Fernandez. Give us some big names, people. We love it. We love the double barrel names, and we're posh now as well. The Hill Dickinson Stadium, and the Hill Dickinson Stadium has got Christmas meals on the menu now. So we've got some nice meals. Did you see them on Twitter? Got some nice Christmas burgers.
I have seen some lovely meals, to be fair.
Didn't put the prices on, but
Alcel says get your chippy meals from Harry's in Picton Road. So just one little plug there. If Harry's wants to give us a bag of chips or something when I go back next time.
I said to Paul as well, we're going to do score prediction now, people. Don't worry. We are coming to an end and we can go and watch I'm a Celebrity if you're watching it. I'm going to have a watch. But that training gear I like the purple, it's a bit naughty. It's a bit naughty. And I keep telling myself, don't buy no more Everton clobber. Like, don't get no more. And I know some people say, oh, you're sad you wear Everton tops. Well, I do support them. Right. But I do like that purple top. And I've got too many Everton tops now. But that purple training kit, the purple hoodie I like. I am a little bit of a sucker for a bit of purple. It's different, isn't it? I would have loved to kit purple this season.
You would have liked that.
Like that training stuff.
You still get it. You still get it. Shall I show what everyone else thinks the lineup is going to be?
Well, I did
see if we have any changes. So Nick,
Pickford,
same. Some of these are going to be the same. I'll come back to Wormy's emojis in a moment. Peter, same again. I think, Shelter, same as Nick. Bryce says team picks itself. Barry comes off after 70 minutes, then Beto comes on. Jake at right back. Lulu agrees with Emma. Carl, with Tim and his extra long name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce again. Same sort of thing. Roy, slight change for Roy. He's gone Garner right back. He's not having O'Brien in. He's got KDH and Tim in the middle. And then
could happen.
Skinner on the right, Grealish on the left, Alcaraz in the 10 behind Barry. Interesting. Mike, let's see. Same actually as Roy, I think. Oh no, O'Brien at right back. Garner and Dewsbury Hall as your 2. And then Alcaraz, I would imagine, in your 10. So we're on the front foot. I can see a good shout. I agree with the shout for having ballers on there. Absolutely. Like the lineup that I'd chosen for United, which obviously didn't start, and I can understand why. Gets us on the ball and maybe attacking from the kickoff. So James agrees with Carl, and Eltel has got same as us. And there are lineups apart from our emojis. Let's go for Emma first in the emoji off. So we've got.
Do you know, Paul? Do you know that Emma comment there? We're going to do that team now. But do you know where I'm just trying to keep up with all the comments? And literally, do you know where you skim through something to read it, but you don't read all of it? I read this Emma's comment as she had a picture of Morgan Snidel in the shower. That's how I read that at first. I was like,
that's what I thought. I remember
that picture. I just read that as Emma saying, I've got a picture of Morgan Snidel in the shower. And I was like, oh, Emma, what you are? But no, she didn't say it how I read it, basically. But carry on. Emma's lineup. Let's get it. Emojis.
There we go. Pickford, Gardner. Gardner? It is Gardner, isn't it? Or Gardner. Or Garner. She means
James Gardner. I like it.
Who's that? That's Keane, and then
Emma, will Keane lose that clown emoji because Paul's got him as friggin' Keeno?
You have to come up with another one now. Then.
Should do him a slap. Should do him a slap now.
We've got Miko, then we've got Grealish, then we've got the bomb, Irabomnum.
Boom, Irabunum. Boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Like it. Cheers, mate.
KDH, and then Ndai, and then hang on a second. Oh, Champagne, of course, Charlie. Alcaraz,
Charlie.
And then Barry Ireland up front. I like that.
Like it.
I like how they're changing as well. Keeping where is Dan gone? Dan has completely disappeared. We'll come back in a second. Wormy, yours, Little Pickford, and then we've got the zebra. Who was the zebra again? I can't remember. You're gonna have to tell me. Who was the zebra?
I don't know what I pressed. I pressed something. It just wiped the whole computer off. Don't dance when you're on a computer. Dinosaur, zebra.
Who was the zebra? Do you remember?
Come on, Wormers are good as well. Like Emma's, but I can't.
I know. You think about that one.
It's got to be Jake O'Brien, but what was the zebra to do with him? I forgot.
I can't remember. We did have this last time, didn't we? And it'll be in the comments. I haven't seen it.
You should remember, Paul. You're the clever one.
Let me go on the it's Ghana. It's Ghana, but I can't remember why. I cannot remember why. Where are we?
Zebra to do with Ghana? Let me know, got words.
I can't remember. You have a look at the most recent ones, and I have to go back and find his emojis now. Hang on a second. There we go. Tarks. Tarks, and it's got to be Keane dancing. And then Miko, and then the stopwatch. What's the stopwatch? He's messing with our heads here. I'm sure.
Is he just like the person dancing is can't be Miko? It looks like Dwight McNeil. You make me feel Dwight McNeil.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but that's the thing. He's so vague, Wormy. You're so vague with your emojis. We're trying to fit people into the emojis. We've got it must be KDA for that, and then who was the alarm? I can't remember the alarm. The socks, the low socks will be Grealish, won't it? Then you've got. I presume that's Skilliman, the goat. Yeah, and then Barry Ireland up front. The
alarm was Dewsbury Hall. Like it was an alarm for Dewsbury Hall. Alcaraz, it was an alarm. Alcaraz was alarm, wasn't he?
Alcaraz was alarm. Oh, Alcaraz. Okay, for the alarm. Okay. And then what about the is there a Burnham the stopwatch?
Oh, it could be like, you know, when a bomb goes, you get time ticker, don't you? Boom. You're like,
oh, wow.
That was good by me. You know what I mean?
Fair play. This is why it's a game. This is why it's a game. Yeah, we are getting explanations. Where are we? No, O'Brien is a giraffe. It was a zebra then. Is the palm tree? Was there a palm tree? Oh no, that's Barry Ireland. Alcaraz is the alarm. Keane is the dancing guy because that's what he looks like when he handles the ball. Grealish is the socks, and Ndai is the goat. And stopwatch is Time Tim. Timmy Time. Yeah. Picture it Christmas. You're dead right, Lulu. Dead right. You should have you on for that. That'd be good. You can be right.
I didn't even have my mic on when I was saying that. That he's on about that time when Michael Keenan balled it and he pointed to his arm to tell the referee it is his arm. Yeah. Remember? Yeah, I do remember it. I like it.
Right. Should we get to the?
We'll have some. Lulu, we'll have some proper Christmas shows like coming up. We'll get some Blue Santas on the scene. We'll have to proper get in the Christmas spirit and get organised. I'll get Paul some stuff sent to his house and get some Santas on the show. Santa baby. We'll get ready for it. But is that all the lineups?
I think, it is all the lineups. Just before we go on to our guessing the scores, get them in the comments. I actually thought your Jack Grealish song was very good today.
Cheers, mate. Oh,
it's very good. I think it's one of your best.
Yeah, I thought it was really good as well. I think I need a professional singer to sing my songs, and I think they'd take off. I really do. Like Ryan Rooney, he's got record deals now, hasn't he? So he can't really do what I tell him to do because he's got his own stuff now. He smashes it. But I do think I can't sing. I'll admit it. I'll put my hands up. Although my ears tell me differently, because my ears make me sound fantastic. The amount of times I sing a song and I say to Chloe, "Did that sound good?" and she says no, but it sounds superb in my ears. I really don't. That's something that I will never understand in life. How my ears can make my notes sound like record deals, but yet when I listen to it back on a video, it sounds like a cat crying. I don't understand it. I don't. But yeah, I've accepted I can't sing, but I'm a good songwriter. I think I've got a Bramley Moore song that I'm thinking of writing. That'll be a good one. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, putting one or two words together. They do call me Dan the lyricist every now and again. I don't know who calls me that. Probably myself. But yeah, I've got a Bramley Moore song. But my songs mine are random. They are random. But yeah, Jack Grealish one is good. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Dan Lennon hyphen McCartney. That's what I think the people call you, isn't it?
Danny Wonder. Stevie Wonder, Danny Wonder.
You can play darts though, apparently.
I didn't mind the name.
I'm not seeing the darts guy.
The name that Lulu and Emma gave me last season, Danimal, that you called me, that sounded pretty good. Danimal was pretty decent, to be fair.
Have that on the back of your shirt.
Danimal. Might get it on the back. Danimal.
Right. Danimal number 9.
Danimal.
Or you like me 3 or 11?
I was going to get a line picture today from the range, but the line picture was that big it wouldn't have fit in my car, so I'm gonna have to order it online.
All right, okay.
I'd have had to put it on my roof, and it was raining, so it would have been a proper Mr. Bean moment. The picture was on sale; it wouldn't have fit in my car, but it was a cracking line picture. I'm a sucker for a line. Right.
Who's the Emma? What's the name of the darts guy that Dan looks like? Just so I can see it and I can work it out. Because everyone was saying this last week, weren't they?
Well, I look like the darts guy.
Danny. Yeah.
I didn't even understand what there was. This is the problem with me. This is why I get Chloe to watch the show sometimes, because she explains to me after saying, "Did you not understand that?" I was like, "No, I didn't understand it when they was ripping me." But no, I didn't. Now you've just mentioned them keep talking. I did see loads of people talking about the darts guy in the comment, but I didn't know it was related to me.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we've got to get on because Pete's missus wants to watch The Jungle.
Yeah.
So let's crack on with these scores.
I've got to watch The Jungle. Right.
Get the music on.
I'll watch it 10 minutes later. But right, score prediction time, people. We do blame you lot for in the comments. You do sidetrack sometimes, don't you? We do love you though. Right. Get your score predictions in, people. We want your score predictions and your goal scorers, and we'll finish the show and let some of you go and watch The Jungle. You probably got it on watching this. Get The Jungle on the TV and get this on your laptop. That's what I'll be doing. Right. Here we go. Score predictions. Paul, you know what? I'm going to go straight in first because I feel bad that I always put it on you. I'm going to go in first with the score prediction. I don't even know what I'm going to say. So here we go. Score prediction time. I'm going to go for 3-2 Everton.
Okay.
I don't like that score, by the way. I hate that score, but I'm not saying I like Newcastle, but I know they've got good players. I'm not stupid. I think Barnes is a good player. I think Bruno Guimaraes is a good player. So they have got a bit of power to stop, haven't they? I think Voltemader's a good striker. If we can beat these, we've smashed it because these have got some good players. It's not beat around the bush. We've got to be at our best. We've got to smash these up. So 3-2. Goal scorers, I'm going to go for their goal scorers will be just Gordon. Do not score if he's fit. Do not score. He missed the penalty, didn't he? Remember the Corey jumping in his face. I'm going to go for Barnes will probably score. And I think Voltemader might score. I hate that I've given them 2. I hate that. I feel so bad. For us, I think Grealish is going to score 1 because Dewsbury all did last time. And I think Grealish. Barry is going to score 1. And I think Jake O'Brien's going to get 1 as well. There's a random one for you. Probably play right back. And I think he's due a goal. Jake O'Brien. There you go. Jake O'Brien, Jack Grealish, and Barry. 3-2 to Everton. Have that.
Boom.
What have you got for me?
You're a boon.
They're a boon.
I'm gonna go. I am gonna go for a kind of repeat of the United game. I think we'll win 1-0.
Yeah,
I think we'll win 1-0. Yeah,
no 10-man.
And like you said, I think it might be potentially. Oh, now I'm split between going with wanting Barry to get his first goal and knowing that it'll just be someone like random who might not score very often. So I will say, hey, you know what? What about a Grealish goal? A Grealish goal. Yeah, even if it's deflected in or anything. I'm going to go Grealish.
No Barry goal yet. No Barry goal yet, then.
No, he might have a shot on target. Let's build him up bit by bit. But
I have got a little bit of a grudge against Beto because I did pay the £100 up to Jack yesterday, people. Man of a word, you know what I mean? Repping Toffee Bluecast. Jack did win the bet. I can't believe Beto didn't score in 3 games. It was such an Everton thing that Barry started twice. But yeah, Jack was happy. I mean, he betted against his own striker not to score and he won. But yeah, I'm hoping Barry now. I'm behind Barry. I still love Beto, by the way, even though he let me down. Idiot. But yeah, what have we got in the comments, Paul?
We've got lots of. I love everyone in the comments. They are hilarious. To be fair,
I told you everyone wants to watch the Jungle. Paul didn't believe me.
You've all got Sky.
I told you.
Tape it.
I can watch it later. Yeah, I can watch it as soon as I get off. I can. When I go on ITV, it says, "Do you want to watch it from start?" So even though I'm 10 minutes late, I can still watch it from the start. That's what I'm going to do.
It's the modern world.
Yeah.
Right, Peter. 2-0, Barry and I. Boom. Paul 2-0, Barry Kino.
Yes, Paul.
Looking good so far. Carl reckons 2-1. Barry finally gets his goal. Ricochets off his nipple, and Tim also scores off his trapeze muscles. And then writes his name on the camera. A really, really long name. Nick reckons 3-1. Barry in the 8th minute, and then in the 29th. And Die in the 61st. In between there, Voltemader will head 1 in. So still positive. Roy reckons 1-0 and Die. Danny has gone 2-1. Barry and O'Brien. That's a randomer. I like that. Emma reckons 3-0. We're going back to the Ole days. 2 for Die and 1 for Keane. That'd be good. Hey, I'd like Keane to score and then do some sort of slap or punch celebration. That would be good. Lulu's a bit scared to make a prediction. Just
she's scared, bless her.
You might mess it up. Yeah. Shell reckons 2-0 and James Garner. James said 1-0 Barry. Can't remember if I said that already. 2-1 Tarky and Barry for Mike. And you know what? Actually, it's good. I've not seen who gives us all of the 4-1 scores. Eugene, not here tonight, but
he'll be after. Yeah, he'll play after.
Barry hat-trick like Buffy's. Big Jake, Voldemade for them. Yeah, all looking good. All looking very positive. I think we've had a nice
we
week.
are into the show
is.
now, but
Yay.
there he is.
You ain't gonna miss it.
Awesome.
We are into the show now. We are going, but I'm pretty sure one does go out on I'm a Celebrity tonight. I'm going to go and watch it now myself. Who do you think goes out first, Paul?
Oh, who we're not seeing a lot
in the
of.
Comments as well. Who do you think goes out first?
I've missed the last few days. The first one to go out will be the one that I can't think. Oh God, I don't know. What about this fella? What about this fella instead? I mean, that's you, apparently.
I'm better looking than him. But he does look a little bit like me with this hairstyle. I ain't done myself any favours, have I? Just getting my haircut exactly the same haircut as him, have I? Go from Tarkovsky to the darts player.
That might just be the expression on his face. That's your dart player, James. James saying, "Who's that?" Yeah, that's the dart player that everyone thinks Dan looks like.
I've got bigger shoulders than him. He looks like a dwarf. You know what I mean? I'm not a twin. We all love to think we're that unique person, 1 in a million. No one's like us, 1 in a trillion. You know what I mean? No one's like me. I wish I could play darts like him, though. Obviously, he's quite good. But yeah, people, that is the end of the show. I did plan this because I'm big on I'm a Celebrity. I did plan this so we wouldn't go over, but I have. I'm sorry. Next time, we won't. It'll be finished soon. I'm a Celebrity. So you'll be begging us to stay on with you then. But yeah, I will let you all go. That is the end of the show. Tomorrow, match reaction will be on straight after 5:30 kickoff. Bit random, but there's an 8 o'clock kickoff after that. Big day of football tomorrow. Up the top is everyone. Have a boss one. And I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. See you later, everyone. Have a boss one.